count by Pryor. And they'll try it on the ground again. Big hole and a lot of running room over the 40 to the 50. Down to the 40. Cutting to the right side corner. And broke a tackle inside the 15 down to the 11-yard line. Maybe the 10 is Matt Denham.
Coach Beer's preaching us all game that we're going to run the ball, and we just got to hit a hole. And our offensive line did a perfect job giving us a big gap. And all our backs between me, Kyle, Jay, Will, and HB have all speed just to hit it and go.
Here's a PAT-like field goal for Prey. Prey has not missed a PAT this year. Garoppolo, handoff, Kirtle stuff it for a loss of 1. Pick your Kirtle poison. Hamlin was there. Somebody else was even lower, and that was Tyson Patrick. Bottom of the pile, David Carter, and also Robert Knowles, and as always, Emory Attic. Denham in at tailback. He started today. He'll get the call left tackle. Find a hole. Break a tackle. There he goes again. 30, 40, foot race, 50. Runs out of room on the sidelines, and it should be a late hit there, but no call coming. 54-yard run by Denham.
That's what you want to do. You want to go out and run the ball and really set the tone and just dominate them up front. Coming into the week, Coach told us we were going to run the ball, and we kind of took it as an O-line personally that, we're going to put the game on us and we got to execute, and I thought we did a pretty good job this week.
See if Eastern Kentucky can put points on the board that aren't a field goal points. Toss sweep to Williams. Breaks through a hole. That's better north and south running. Good hand touch drill. Breaks 3 tackles. Still going. Breaks a Jersey tackle. Down the sidelines. Cuts inside. What a run by Williams. You go to number 2 on the depth chart. You start running a little better.
I'll tell you, he broke at least 3 or 4 tackles and was dead stop twice and had to restart.
3rd down and short. Handoff Denham following big blockers to the right side. Touchdown Kirtles.
Just get in the end zone, just behind the big hogs, feels real good.
Garoppolo, 2-step drop over the middle. Brooklyn Fox saved 7 points right there, batting it down because for a second Chris Wright was open. Snap good, kick by Barra. May have gotten a hand on it, but it's still going to flutter through the uprights for Cameron Barra. Eastern dances defenders around up front. Garoppolo goes naked bootleg, and he is sacked. Brown missed him. Attic won't. So Brown almost handing off Garoppolo on the naked bootleg. The Kirtles didn't bite. Long count by Pryor. Play action. Rolls right, throws. Wide open. Henry caught it. 25. Fumbles the ball in midair. Goes back as he runs into an EIU player. Midair catches it back into his hands. Completion.
With us running the ball like we did today, the offensive line did great, opening big holes for the running backs. It makes the defense pack 8 or 9 in the box, and that gives us one-on-one for our receivers. Our receivers are pretty good, so with them one-on-one, I give them a chance. I throw it up, and they make great plays for me.
Here's Pryor rolling right, good block. Holding, throwing, man at the goal line. Caught by Benjamin. Touchdown, Kirtles. One lonesome receiver to the right and right. Garoppolo, quick step, blocked by both hands. On a pass deflection by a leaving defensive end, Anthony Brown off the right edge. They roll Pryor to the right. Rolling, throwing, got a man, midfield and beyond to Williams. Jet Williams soars for the catch and lands in EIU territory. Pryor gets the Anabasi snap. Toss sweep left. Denham cuts a big hole. 5 down to the 3. He hit the hole with authority. And it's goal to go with 1:09 to go.
Everybody just had to look in the mirror. It's just gut check time. And went to work, went to the fundamentals. And, whenever you got 2 weeks to just, pound each other and work on footwork and hand placement and everything, just working hard. Obviously, we were real motivated for this game. And, yeah, I think it definitely helped.
Twirl in the backfield, handoff, Denham, good blocking, touchdown. The big guys up front, led by the fullback Jeremy James. Anabasi the center. Miller, Ford, Meredith, Adams put 6 more on the board. Back goes Garoppolo, double pumps, frees the Kirtle defender, and it's caught along the sidelines. Beautiful catch by Wright. 1st and 10 from the EKU 26. Waning moments of the first half. Throw over the middle, caught. Hamlin was in the territory, but they were able to make Wright work his way over the middle, and he caught it and took it inside the 5 to the 3. They keep it on the ground, and the dive in to Walker touchdown. they took over the football with 52 seconds left. No time on the clock. Prey from 49. Set down. Exchange good. The leg. It is just over the crossbar. Good. Barely. Luke Prey from 49. As Mike Letton gives Eastern Kentucky a gift on a very, very poor play by him, roughing the passer.
And in warm-up, I'd been hitting him from 57 with that wind. So I was like, yeah, Coach, I got this. So you just go out there and kick it like you know you can kick it.
Pressure coming from the right edge. Garoppolo dancing, and from behind they get him for the second sack of the day. It was Knowles.
I mean, the whole defense was clicking. I mean, we all handled our business. The two interior guys, they rushed up on the first sack, and then they shuffled the quarterback out, and I was there.
I formation. Denham, who's had a big first half, play action prior, throwing the long one intended for Gore, has to wait on it. Halted in it to 22 as he turned back into the sun to get it. So they gave it to Williams, and Williams scores. Jeremiah Williams leaps to the end zone as he shifted off to the left by the left side, blocking of Meredith and Ford. Here's a quick wide receiver screen with a blocker. They break a tackle. Touchdown. Jeremy Reichard split right through two Kirtles and touchdown. So the Panthers not going away without a fight. It's 34-16. Try to get it to a two-possession game. Garoppolo rolls right, double pumps, and throws it away. They didn't want to keep him up under center as much when he had that broken throwing hand finger. Handoff Williams, sheds a tackle, goes right now, cuts upfield, and gets 9.5 out of it. Triple stack eye, Pryor keep, late pitch Benjamin, and nobody's out there. 30, 20, 15, 10. Banjo plucks 6 out of the playbook. Pretty play out of the triple I, and you could hear Dane Dameron next door in the coach's booth loving that call and that execution.
They were crashing down hard all game for our power and our ISOs. So we hit them with a little outside power with Banjo.
On a blitz, down he goes, Garoppolo, as Tyson Patrick came clean on the strong side linebacker position here on the left. Garoppolo back in, picked off. Eastern Kentucky's Tyler Horn, weak side linebacker for Mercer County High. Eastern Kentucky using the play clock, letting it run down to 1. Pryor steps in a pocket, takes off, runs, will get the first down more. Up the sidelines, midfield, and out untouched. Up the middle, there's a 200-yard game and more. There it is, I think, as Denham carried it straight up the middle, and Matt Denham goes over 200 yards rushing for the first time since C.J. Walker did it.
It feels real good. You know, we've been on a slide, so this win really came through for all of us, really lifted us up. You know, we can take the OVC. You know, personally, you know, it feels good to be mentioned with C.J. Walker. You know, when he was here, I played here with him my freshman year, and he's a real good guy, really good back. To just be mentioned with him is just a real good honor.
From the 11, it's Denham. He's dancing towards the end zone. He's dragging Panthers with him to the goal line, and he's down at the 1-foot line. Of course you give it not to Denham, you give it to Benjamin, and he'll score for the third time today. A 14-play drive that took 8 minutes and 16 seconds. The 5th win in a row over Eastern Illinois is for the final time. The veteran coach in the OVC, Bob Spoo, will come and shake hands with an opposing coach, and it will be Dean Hood, who so admires Bob Spoo, as the clock ticks down on a Maroon victory.
We could have picked a lot of things for big delivery, and Denham was delivering the mail behind that big line all day. Here's one of his longest run.
No question. He did a great job. Our line did an unbelievable job blocking. Matt has really good vision, and will get behind his pads and has speed.
Yeah, he is north and south. Sweet play. We heard Dane Dameron in the coach's booth next door up top, your offensive coordinator, say, yeah, baby. I agree with him right here. Nice play, but you didn't think it was going to work down on the field, did you?
Well, I tell you what, Banjo is a power back, and that's a great formation for him, short yardage, but he's got speed and can get outside also.
Yeah, the way you were worried about where the option was and whether there was enough room in there. I know you told me after the game, stat sheet, awful pretty, highest rushing game in several years at 374, over 500 yards total offense, big goose egg. You'll want to see that one place, turnovers, and your third down conversion rate was tremendous. We've gone all the way back to the early 90s and can't find a better percentage.
Yeah, it was awesome when you're running the ball. That helps, and you see we ran the ball, they didn't. We didn't turn it over. They turned it over once, so those are pretty big stats right there.
From the positive, we go to the concern page, the injury report, but it's not long. Derek Moore still struggling with the head injury, questionable kickoff today. Watts playing through the left shoulder sprain, probable, and Jeremy James, your fine fullback, has got that stinger, but he's a tough kid.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He'll play, and Watts looked great this week. Finally, healthy with that shoulder, and he can really run and catch the ball. The big concern will be, Derek, how his head responds here, with that deal.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed the highlights from the big win at Eastern Illinois. We'll have more of the Dean Hood Show right after this.
Portions of the Dean Hood Show are brought to you by Eastside Baptist Church, Sonny's Barbecue, Richmond Athletic Club, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, Gillum Sports Lounge, UK Healthcare, Snappy Tomato Pizza, Personal Touch Cleaners, Gridiron Barbecue, Lowe's Sporting Goods, Regal Beagle, Bella's Cupcakes, and Brian's Lawn Care.